Okay. What's Hi everyone, my name is Mimi and welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to be reacting to Classroom of the Elite, Season 2, Episode 7. To doubt everything or to believe everything are two equally convenient solutions. Both dispense with the necessity of reflection. I feel like I should be doing some kind of dissertation on all these titles. 'Cause I'm like, what is all of this? Okay. Last episode made me so happy. The sports festival ended. Horikita was supposed to grovel to Ryuan, but this didn't turn out the way he wanted, so I was super happy about that. Also, there was a race that happened between Ayanukochi and I believe his name is Manabu, Horikita's brother, the student council president. There was a race that happened. Manabu won, but I feel like Ayanukochi would have won had not the student fallen in front of him. So yeah, that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/philly. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. Okay, guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Tout est dû au trop croire, ce sont des solutions également commodes qui l'une et l'autre nous dispensent de réfléchir. La science et l'hypothèse. Manabu. Resignation? Why is he resigning? Please don't tell me it's gonna be the queen. Okay. Will you be? Hmm. It's 2A, right? Wakata. Oh. Do I feel like I know her. Where have I seen her before? Is she in class D? Some I somehow feel like she was one of the people that were bullying Karuizawa. Am I wrong? I know her. I just don't remember in what situation I've seen her in. Why is Manabu resigning? Wait, is he being forced to resign or did he resign by his own volition? Okay. What's Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nice. Aww. Like you want it, right? Pedagogy. Oh my goodness. Uh, the three of them are gonna be competing for Ayanakoji, but mhm. Are they gonna be pairing the highest with the lowest in this class or something? Hmm? See, this is. I always say that I get confused when they start talking about this stuff. Like, it goes by so fast. I'm like, I can't keep up. Sato. The selected what has been what? Before. Hmm. Am I gonna know too, or you're just gonna speak in silence and not tell us? Uh-huh. But if she keeps undermining you, I don't know, huh? Uh, I don't want her. I want her expelled. Oh, but you still a soul though. Violence. Oh, she was one of the people that was bullying Karuizawa, if I remember correctly. But you are to it. Very amusing pastime. Okay. He's always there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I was saying. He's gonna be classy. Oh, I thought it was Kushida. Oh my gosh. I'll protect you. Mm. Did she delete it? Did it go according to the way they think it was gonna go? Or no? And Koji and Sato. Okay. Um, I was just thinking about how I say that whenever there's a new test, I always get confused. And there was a part in this episode where they said that I guess the questions that they are supposed to be answering on the paper shuffles or whatever the test is are gonna be coming from other classes and something or other. When they were talking about that, I'm like, yeah, I'm not following. It's only when I'm editing the videos and then I get to sort of like read through it again, then I pause and look through it and understand it before I move on. That's only during those moments that I fully get what they're talking about. But apart from that, it's like each time I get confused somewhat. In this particular episode, I understood the gist of the mini test that they were supposed to do. and that was gonna inform who's gonna be paired up with who during the paper shuffle test. So from that point of view, I understand everything that was going on. Like I said it like immediately that they were gonna be pairing the student with the highest score with one with the lowest score, and that's how they would that's how it would work. Basically, that's how they would pair up, and that's exactly what Horikita came up with. And she told them, um, have some of the students not answer any questions so that they are sort of like the lowest, and then the ones that are really good at everything can answer it as sort of like everything that they possibly can, have the highest, with those that did nothing, and all of those things. And that's exactly what happened. And yeah, I knew last episode that the person that helped um Horikita during that groveling scene last episode was Ayanokoji, even though they didn't actually reveal that last episode. I knew it was him. And for Horikita to basically confront him today with that and then thanking him, I'm like, oh. And, I see these people, Horikita, you know, blushing and thanking him. I see this girl, whatever, Sato, basically like liking him and wanting his phone number, and then I see Karuizawa just seem like she's just jealous a little bit with that girl approaching him, and then you have Sakura also there when they were talking about pairing people that looked at Ayanukoji. She also has feelings for him. I'm seeing all these girls looking at him a certain kind of way, and I'm like, girls, he doesn't care about y'all like that. Y'all are just tools. I see it and I'm like, oh my goodness. Y'all are seeing these things. Y'all are imagining all these things. Y'all are having these kind of feelings for him. But he's just there looking at you like, okay, how can I use you? Ah, oh my goodness. And okay, when Sato approached um Ayanokoji and asked for his phone number and all of that, you see Karuizawa there looking right, and then she called him and was asking him, okay, what happened? And at first he tried to make it seem like Sato told the girls what she was gonna do, but then and of course he immediately confronted her about like you were watching us from behind the gym or something or other like that. And when that scene finished, I believe it was um what's his name? Her supposed boyfriend, Hirata. I believe it was Hirata and somebody else that was coming down the stairs and telling her that they were gonna have a meeting or something or other. And then she held her phone behind her and it said something deleted. I didn't quite fully read what that said. So when after her last phone call with Ayano he's like, don't forget to delete this call or something or other like that. And she's like, yeah, 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 yeah. But I didn't see her do that. She just left her phone on the bed and that was it. So I'm like, did she delete it? Did she not delete it? If she didn't delete it, this is gonna cause some kind of problems in the future for Ayano Koji. So I'm like, girl, you better have deleted this message. Um in the beginning, Kasuragi approached Ayano Koji, told him to tell Horikita to watch out for Ryuen and that they sort of have like a common enemy. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna tell him. Um oh, also in the beginning, Manabu, Suzune's brother, Horikita's brother, is now not the student council president anymore. He's resigned and he's being replaced by someone called Nagumo Miyagi. He's from class 2A. Now, why are they replacing the student council president? That's what I'm asking myself. But at least, yeah, I was about to say, but at least if Hurikita's brother is no longer the student council president, if there's some kind of incident on with class T, it's not really gonna affect um the brother that much because he's not the student council president anymore. But I don't know. Last episode, I was asking myself who the traitor in class C is. Turns out to be one of the girls that was bullying Karuizawa. So I'm guessing, did they go in detail about it? I don't think they did, but I'm assuming that because they have the recording of them bullying Karuizawa, they use that to blackmail them into betraying Ryuen, I guess. And the fact that Ryuen called bullying, uh, what did he say exactly? I don't remember. Like he used a particular phrase to, I don't know, make satisfying bullying. I don't know. He said something. Then I'm like, of course, it does not surprise me that he would say something like that. This guy is a violent dude. All the students in class C are afraid of him. I do not like him. Even this episode, as I was watching the intro, his face showed up and I just rolled my eyes. Like, I cannot stand this dude. Each time I hear his voice, I'm like, ugh. And I see him like, ugh, he gets on my nerves. I, ugh. I feel like I want him gone, but I feel like he's a character that's not gonna, if he's gonna be expelled or anything, it's not gonna be anytime soon. Like, I don't see that happening. And I wish it would happen. I don't want him. I don't want him on my screen. I don't like him. The same goes for um Kushida. They finally went into the backstory of her and Horikita, and it turns out that there's not really anything that happened between those two. From what I got from the conversation between Horikita and Ayano Koji about their past together, it seems like they just were in middle school together. They were not in the same class. At some point, a whole class was destroyed because of Kushida. They don't know, she doesn't know how it happened. But just because of that, Kushida wants her expelled, thinking that she knows something. I don't know. And when Horikita was saying that I don't know, Ayanokochi was telling her that the best way to deal with Kushida will be to get her expelled, or she's gonna be a thorn in the side, like all throughout. And then Horikida's like, no, I don't want that because she's good. We can use her or whatever. I'm like, no, expel her. Uh, expel her. I don't, those two characters, I don't like them. Kushida and Ryuen, I don't like them. I want them gone, but I feel like I'm not gonna get my wish, so I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it. But it's like, yeah. So it seems like Ayano Koji is gonna be taking sort of like a laid back approach during this exam. He's gonna let Horikita do her thing and just watch from afar. But I'm guessing if things are going the wrong way, he's gonna step in. And at the end there, when Horikita was telling, well, Ayanoguchi was having this monologue about how Horikita told the class what her plan is, and the class agreed everyone was unified, and then he was quoting a quote from a writer, and then he's like basically looking at Horikita as this newborn baby, newborn human that's learning to walk, and he's seeing the potential of her or something or other like that. And I'm like, okay, okay. Is there anything else that happened this episode? That one moment where they were the teacher was giving them their midterm exams results, and one of them is like, "Oh, look at Sudo's score," and he was like, "I think he had like 52." He was just so excited, and then for the kid, that's nothing to be, happy about, and he just sat back down. And then you have Anukoji there saying something about him being a loyal dog. I'm like, oh my god, that was funny, but it also shows that just like Ayanokoji wanted her to do, she has made Sudo one of her weapons. So, yeah, even though I don't think she considers him, Sudo, like a weapon, like she sees him as a weapon, like not in that term, but with Ayano Koji's cold, logical mind and him seeing people as tools, yeah, he's a weapon in her arsenal. So thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, the link is going to be in the pinned comment, so you can just click on it and you can watch it right now, and you can also catch up with all my previous Classroom of the Elite reactions. There's a playlist in the comments as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. You could be my only star. You could be the moonlight. And say song and no, I'm your forever.